And hello and welcome to another video for Final Fantasy XIV. In this video, we'll be covering the event that is currently going on for A Nocturne for Heroes, which is the collaboration event that was done for Final Fantasy XV. In this one, we will get to meet Prince Noctis, yet we don't know him, of course, in this game. But if you've played, you know who he is. And in this video, I will be using one of my other characters, my main character, whose name is Kira. Let's say hi to her. Say hi. Yes, she is a Makote in the game, so she is a cat person. So we'll be running around with her. She is a bard as a main class. So we'll be running around doing this with her. I have already done this previously with this character, so I am taking advantage of the replay ability in the game where you can replay the events. Of course, the quests will not show the rewards. These rewards here for the quests will be Noctis's outfit. And as you go through the quests, you'll get a piece for each one, and then the last quest will give you the final 2 pieces. And in this one, you do have to be level 50 and have done the quest, The Ultimate Weapon. So when you get that done, you will come to Ul'dah. As you see in front of me here, the way I'm facing, you have the Hall of Flames, if you have been to Ul'dah before. And we have Kippy Jakia, who is over here again for us. We will talk to her in just a minute and get that quest going. So, if you enjoy these, leave me a like. Maybe go follow me on YouTube. I will hopefully be starting on Twitch soon. No promises on that, as I said, life permitting. But I am SF Lady Wolf on both sites, so check me out sometime. I do the holiday events, and I am trying to get the special events put together as well as they come up. So let's get going here. Kippy, what do you have for us today? We have a quest called The Man in Black. As you see, it is level 50. And a description. Kippy Jakia has caught the scent of a story and needs help chasing it down. This quest is available for a limited time only. Like many of the other events and holidays, you only have a certain amount of time to get the quest done. And if you do not get them done in that time, they will no longer be available. At least until, for one like this, until it comes up again. And this is only the 3rd time this event has been active. So we don't know when it'll come up again, so I suggest getting it done. And you have until the morning of March 13th to get this done. So try to get it done as quick as you can. It is kind of fun. You do have some other stuff that you can get after you get the quest done, because a vendor will unlock. And a vendor will unlock along the way. So let's get started and get going here. As you see, a quest has already been completed. You will not receive a reward. I've already gotten the reward. This will be the first piece of clothing for this one. So let's accept and see what happens. Greetings, adventurer. It's been a while. Do not tell me you've forgotten about Kippy Jakia, reporter for the Raven. You see, a certain rumor has been making its rounds of late. No few travelers passing through Thanalan report seeing an unusual black vehicle, along with peculiar mechanical soldiers. Do you happen to know anything about them? Yeah, because I know everything, you know. I am just the heartbeat of rumors and gossip and things. Well, yeah, I kinda am. No? Let me tell you then, that there is growing concern that they might be some unknown type of Garlean weaponry. That's not what we need. Why, even the good people of Garland Ironworks have been called upon to investigate. Hidden company. Oh. Breath machines. That's a good person to have around. This promises to be a most compelling story, and I intend to be the first reporter to tell it. Get that scoop, Kippy. But in order to do that, I require the contribution of good folk such as yourself. Gotta have some info. Come on now. Lest you wonder, the black vehicle was most recently sighted near Blackbrush in central Thanalan. Should you come into any information, I ask that you bring me word without delay. Okay, and the design is the 15 logo with the words, so very nice on that count. All right, let's see what we got here. The man in black investigates a designated area in central Thanalan. Well, let's click on the quest and hit map. And we see the marker right there for where we need to go. Looks like Blackbrush Station. You know what? Forget it. I'm just going to teleport. I will just spin the gil real quick and teleport. It's 194 gil from right here. That's fine. Now, I'm at Blackbrush Station. We look at our little mini map. We see level 50 right here, man in black. That means we need to go that direction. So we will see about mounting up. And fly over here. Yes, at level 50, you do get the opportunity to get to fly in the regular world. So we can hop in the air since we're over level 50. We have our destination right here. Usually with this, just look for people. If you see a bunch of people gathered around a certain spot, that's more than likely where you need to be. Let's go over here. Let's click on the destination here. Look around, see what's going on. And we get a black screen, got a cutscene. Cool. Don't believe this is voice, but if it is, I'll stop talking. Gah! Why won't you move, damn it? Huh? And, of course, we have a little bit of music that's 15 sounding, so. And we have the car with Noctis, if you know him. What is going on this time? If you've played 15, you know anything about it, you know what the premise is there to start with. For why him and the guys are doing what they're doing. Hey, you know if there's a garage nearby? A what? Just my luck to have a breakdown in the middle of nowhere. What is this place anyway? Like, yo, you're in Eorzea. You're in Thanalan. Thanalan? Eorzea? That's on no map I've ever seen. I'm not sure how I got here, and I've got no idea where I need to go. But I'm going nowhere at this rate. Isn't there anyone around who can fix cars? What will you say? Garland Ironworks might be able to handle it. Or if anyone can get you moving, it'll be Sid. We're going to have to deal with Sid at some point with it, so just go ahead and say Sid. Wait, what? Sid is here too? What in the world's going on? No, it's not your Sid. You'll meet him soon enough, I think. Anyway, might as well keep pushing her along. Hey, mind giving me a hand? She's heavier than she looks. Sure. What's your name, by the way? You're asking me for work and you ain't even asked my name. Goodness. Appreciate the help, Kira. My name is Noctis, but you can call me Noct. And now we've introduced, let's put our backs into it. Talk about deja vu. Unbelievable. Now pay attention right here. You see where we are. Apparently we pushed the car. We're moving the car, got it going, around the corner to the front of the building. I just think that's silly. We don't push it very far. Oh, if it isn't Mistress Kira. Hmm? Hey, Garden Eye Works people. You instantly know them by the outfits. They instantly run over to the machine and start investigating it. But by the gods, she's magnificent. Such elegance, such refinement. Yes, she is kind of pretty. They ain't even paying attention to the guy standing over here. And forget me. As you may have heard, we were tasked by the Alliance with investigating the mystery vehicle. Okay, y'all investigated it now. Master Sid himself should be close. If you'll excuse me a moment, I will direct him hither. You do that. That's who we need. Like y'all not. Hang on. I got you. Sid, I'll be right here then. And our man Sid. Kira! Why am I not surprised that you're already here? Because I'm good like that. So, this is the machine. At a glance, it doesn't appear to be of Garland make. The young fellow there, I take it he's the owner? Yep. Pretty much, his name's Noctis. And Noctis doesn't seem to know anything about Eorzea, you say? Peculiar. Might he have lost his memories like I did? Hey, I'm right here, you know. Now, if you're done talking about me, you're Sid, right? Not quite the Sid I was expecting, but if you can fix the regalia, then it's all good. I will be honest with you. This is technology I am unfamiliar with. I can't make any promises, but I will try my best. Appreciate it. There's just one little problem. I don't have any money. Never you mind that. To be able to work on a unique machine such as this is its own reward. Seriously? You're a lifesaver. Oh, and Kira, I trust you also heard about the mechanical soldiers? Yeah, I heard about them. We're tasked with investigating them as well. By all accounts, they appear to be simply men, albeit armored head to toe, and bearing advanced firearms. What betrays them is the unnatural efficiency with which they move. Sounds like MTs to me. MTs? Magitech troopers. Robotic soldiers created by the Niflheim Empire. Come to think of it, the last thing I remember is being at a Nif base. It's kinda hazy, but there was a strange machine. And before I knew it, I was here, in this place we call Eorzea. That's quite an unusual tale. But then again, I'm in the presence of unusual technology. I have no reason to doubt your words. You may have inadvertently activated a teleportation device and been sent to our world. At any rate, you seem to be acquainted with these mechanical soldiers. Perhaps you could investigate them in our stead? They were most recently sighted near the Unholy Air, not far to the east of here. If they really are MTs, they might hold some clue on how to return home. Alright, leave them to me. Zoom. He just gets told it's to the east. Okay, take off. You're in a strange land. Just go running around. You'll find them. Well, wait. do to let our visitor to wander a strange land alone? Could you accompany him, Kira? Rest assured, I'll tend to the regalia in the meantime. Well, thank you, Sid. So now we're supposed to be going to the unholy air, which if you played, that's where some frogs and everything come up. So let's get mounted up here. And when in doubt, look at your mini-map, wherever you put your mini-map on your screen. And you should see the little orange arrow over here that points you the way you need to go. So we're going to hop on mount and take off and fly over here. Go around the mountain here. And we got a great big orange circle we're coming up to. Oh, and it's already ongoing. Crap, and it's fixing to be over. You have to join into Fate. And you'll run into a bunch of soldiers, and then this thing. If you're higher than like 53, 54, you'll have to level sync, which will put you at 50. You'll only be able to use the abilities that you have at level 50. Let's see if it gives me credit. And it gives me credit. Yeah, I only get a bronze, but that's okay. Now, did it give me... Darn it. I will have to come back over here if I wanted it. I mean, because normally you would get Magitech debris from this fate. So far, I've only gotten 2 of them per time. You will need 6 of them for other items from a vendor that unlocks. So you'll have to at least 3 times. But you'll be over here. If you're over here, this rock right over here, right here, you will see Noctis standing here before the fate starts if you come over at the right time. Or if you just want to come over and hang out, when you see him stand there, you can sit there and talk to him and he will crank up the fate. You can get it started and get going. Again, clear it like 3 times. Make sure you've got 6 of the debris or the Magitech stuff. Again, with me having already done it, it may not be giving it to me either because I already cleared the event before. That could be it too. I'm not sure. This is the first time I've used this feature. And while Noctis was walking off, she said, that's all she wrote. No clues here. Guess I'll have to keep looking. Okay, so let's mount up. We've got that. And we need to go back to the designated location. So again, look at your mini-map. And being over level 50, of course, I can fly around out here. But you have to be over 50. You have to be 50 or higher to do this quest, so you're okay. And we have the destination right here. We're going to come over here and we'll click it. And we'll wait for a minute and see what's going on. Ah, another cutscene. Usually that's what happens. And here comes Noctis. MTs, just as I thought. And a Magitech armor to boot. They must have crossed over when I did. But I couldn't find any clues on how to get back across. Gah! What am I supposed to do now? What will you say? Let's consult Sid or let's consult Kippy? Who do you think might be able to help in this? Really and truly, first off. Kippy's a reporter. Sid is a mechanic. He knows machines. Let's talk to Sid. This Kippy's a reporter. She's trying to write an article about it. Let's not get the paparazzi any help if we can help it. That old geezer? Well, he did seem to know his stuff. And if we need Kippy, we'll go find her. If she don't find us. You're coming along, right? Let's go check in on the regalia. Sure thing, Noct. And given where we're standing, we just need to go straight ahead through that gate right up there. Into Blackbrush, so we're just going to run up there real quick. No sense in mounting up, just go this tiny bit of space. If we're going a little further, sure. But there's Sid. Bring the camera back down, sorry. So, how fared you? Were you able to find the mechanical soldiers? Yeah, fine. Found them, fought them, got rid of them. You fought them? So the rumors were true. That being the case, I would very much like to examine the technology with my own eyes. I have a favor to ask, Kira. The next time you encounter these soldiers, could you salvage their parts? Mistress Kira, may I ask that you bring said parts to either myself or my colleagues in the 3 city-states? Yo. We will pass them along to the chief after he has completed his long list of outstanding tasks. Poor Sid. He's always got work to do. Yeah, I got you. Don't worry, Sid. I'll get you some parts. Hey, where's my car? Yo, dude, where's my car? Don't worry, she's in a safe place. A reporter came sniffing about while you were away. So I decided to move her to the dispatch yard so that we might carry out the repairs undisturbed. I'm pleased to say I was able to identify the problem, and I believe it can be fixed. However, it may take some time to fashion the replacement part. Yeah, we don't have cars like that sitting on yours yet, sorry. I see. That's good to know. You must be the mystery man. Oh no. It's Kippy. I knew she'd find us. Oh, I'm no fashion correspondent, but I like your look. A simple silhouette with an emphasis on the details. What's the deal with you? Where are my manners? Kippy Jackia, reporter for the Raven, at your service. You are the owner of the mysterious black vehicle, yes? You gotta love her. What? You mean the regalia? The regalia. I beg your pardon? Regalia. So that's what she's called. A stately name. She's like nothing anyone has ever seen in Eorzea. May I ask where you hail from and how you came to be here? I'm from far away. I was on a journey. We were fighting. Then, suddenly, I was here. Short, sweet, to the point. I really need to find my way back. There's so much I have to do. A mysterious young man come from another world, desperately seeking a way home. A promising premise. Now then, may I ask what manner of journey you were on? Yeah. Well, I was traveling with my friends. We were on our way to meet someone important to me. If you know 15, you know who he was on his way to meet. Why he was making that journey. Someone important to you. Could you please elaborate on the nature of your relationship with this individual? A second. You're not the only one with questions, you know. I've got loads of my own. Well, sir, the Raven has many eyes and ears, and I would be happy to call upon them for all the answers you seek, if you'll agree to grant me an exclusive interview. Yeah, sure, whatever. Then it's settled. If you would accompany me to Ul'dah, we may continue our conversation while I put my connections to work. Come on, Kippy. Let's go. You can always relax for a minute, kick back while Sid gets stuff done. I mean, it's not like you're going anywhere. All right. And if you'll see in the distance there, Ul'dah is nice and lit up. So we will just hop on a mount and fly that way. That chocobo! I love chocobos. Chocobo or Moogle? I would definitely pick chocobo. And we come in at the Gate of Nald. And our little main little map here says we need to go this way, so we're just going to go this way. I'm going to pop one of my abilities. If it would like to do the drawing of the animation, thank you kindly. Apparently there are more people here than I can see. So it's very busy. Which is not unusual because there is an event going on over here. And we have Kippy. And Noctis. Alright. Noctis was very cooperative. And I have lots of juicy morsels for my feature article. Lest you wonder, he was on his way to meet his beloved fiancée. Will the two sweethearts be reunited? With such a timeless tale of romance, the next edition of The Raven will certain to fly off the stands. Come now, don't look at me so. It's been so long since I last graced the front page. And as promised, I will help Noctis find the answers he seeks. I've already put the word out to my colleagues, and I expect to hear back from them any moment now. Ah, speak of the devil. Yes, Kippy here. What do you have for me? Truly? Thank you so much. See, what did I tell you? We have a hopeful lead. We'll need to take a little trip together, the three of us. See to your preparations and let me know when you're ready to depart. And like, this is where you would have gotten your XP, gil, prizes, whatever. This one I know gives one of the items from his outfit, so there is that. As I said, you will get the outfit from all the quests put together. You'll have his look. So I will complete it there. The Fate, like clockwork, will appear at the Clutch in Central Thanalan over the course of the seasonal event. Completing this fate will reward players with pieces of unidentified Magitech. These items may be exchanged for various goods by speaking with an Ironworks hand. Those are vendors, there'll be Ironworks guys. I'm not sure where the one is in Ul'dah. I haven't been able to find them myself, really, just running around. I know in Gridania, they are at Miketo's Amphitheater. When you get to the shard, when you teleport over there, just turn around usually, and he'll be right there. You'll see him. They're right by themselves, not too far from the shard. So you'll find them, and you'll need 6 of them. Is how many you need. So make sure you do the fate enough that you get 6. Like I said, I've gotten 2 off of them, so 3 times at least. If you get unlucky and it somehow only gives you 1, you have to do it a 4th time, but that's okay. It's a fun little fate. So, and if people are over there, it goes by pretty quick. Ironworks hands are posted at Blackbrush and in each of the 3 city-states. So if you're over at the Fate and you get enough, there is one over there, I believe, at Coin and Coffin over there. Don't hold me to that, but somewhere right over there. So it may be right there at Blackbrush itself. So, get your 6, turn them in. I believe it's just 6 orchestrion rolls you get from that. Don't hold me to it. I will have to check when I get done and see. But that's what you got going on right here. We'll click that. You will get notices like that when there's stuff to do on the side like that when you do events. And Kippy has another quest for us. In the dark of night, Kippy Jakia is eager to set out with you and Noctis. This quest is available for a limited time only. Again, still have to be level 50 or above. So we're going to accept it. This would give more clothes. So, ready to depart? Excellent. Our destination is the Twelveswood. More of those mechanical soldiers have been sighted there. To be sure, my colleague only heard the rumors. I suggest first heading to Gridania and seeking out the witnesses. Sounds good. Let's get going. Ah, wait. New as you are to Eorzea, you may struggle to find your way around. Permit me to show you to Gridania. Alrighty, lead the way. Head with Kippy. Me? My hometown is Gridania, so I am going to just hit return. Return to New Gridania? Yes. We will jump over there. And we are looking for 3 people. I already happen to know where they are for having already done this. You want to come over here. There's your Sky Watcher for a landmark. This is your Twin Adder's Nest. You just want to come over here. Go through this little gate you rarely ever go through. This is one spot you need to come find in order to complete your exploration of Gridania. But we want Mr. Rastabant over here. Heard about the mechanical soldiers, have you? Indeed, they have been sighted in East Shroud. While I do not personally know the details, the Wood Whalers are in a state of heightened vigilance throughout the Twelveswood. Yeah, because if you've been playing FF, you know we have the Garlean Empire to worry about. So we don't know if it might be them. Because we haven't told them anything yet about Noctis, anything like that. We'll report that to the leaders later. Let them know what was really going on. But as long as everything's clear, they'll be cool. Now I'm going back over here. I know I need to go to the Lancers Guild and over at the vendors. The closest Aetherite would be the Leatherworkers Guild. So we will jump right here. Select Aethernet. We'll go to the Lancers Guild. Hop over there. And there are a couple of ways you can go from here. But Natani is over here. So we will talk to him. Or her. I can't see. It's so dark right here. Because of being nighttime. Mechanical soldiers. As a matter of fact, one of our sentries at Amarixe's spire reported encountering them while patrolling the bramble patch. Sorry, my throat's getting dry a little bit. I had to stop speaking there for a second. At first, he took them to be scarecrows, but as he approached them, they suddenly sprang to life and set upon him. We suspect that they are some heretofore unknown Imperial weapon, and we are deliberating a response even as we speak. If your path takes you near that area, you would do well to exercise all caution. Gotcha. Alright, now we need to get over to the vendor area, which is right over there. You see that green roof right there? That's where we need to go. So we're just going to cut through right here. Really no sense in teleporting. Of course, you could go back to Aetheryte and teleport to the Leatherworkers Guild and do the same thing. You just come up on the other side of the other door over here. You'd just be coming in from that door right there. Where you would turn right if you came from that way. And the guy you need is right here. Mechanical soldiers. My apologies, but I'm not familiar with the rumors. Well, I am. Fellow I know claims he came upon them near the Hawthorne Hut in the East Shroud. At first, he thought they were men, but on closer inspection, he said they were more like dolls. And you think to share this little tidbit with me, brother? If I were to fall victim to these abominations, I shall consider my death on your head. Oh, great. I mean, I can't say I blame him. And if he ends up going out there and wasn't told about them, what could he do? Alright, we need to report to Kippy, which we will come out. I happen to know she's over at Miketo's. I will come over here and use the Aethernet shard to jump to Miketo's Amphitheater. Miketo's Amphitheater. Just save a little bit of running. And inside town, it is free to teleport, so. And there's our marker straight ahead. Oh, and since I'm right here, there's the shard. Right over here is your Ironworks hand. While I'm over here, I'll look real quick and make sure. Yeah, Hammerhead Orchestrion Roll. Voce di Fatistica Orchestrion Roll. Relax and Reflect Orchestrion Roll. Veiled in Black Orchestrion Roll. Apocalypsis Noctis Orchestrion Roll. A Quick Pit Stop Orchestrion. They each cost 1 Magitech, so that's 6 of them, so you'll need 6 Magitechs. And you'll come here, find one of those people, or the Ironworks hand. There's supposed to be 1 in Blackbrush, and 1 in each of the major cities. Just talk to them. Buy your Orchestrion rolls, have some music in the game. Thank you so much, Soken, for doing this. So, Soken-san, arigato gozaimasu. I do love his music in this game. But then I love Final Fantasy music, so... Uematsu-san, arigato gozaimasu. So, were you able to learn anything about the mechanical soldiers? What we're going to say, a man near the Hawthorne Hut saw them, or a wood whaler encountered them at the Bramble Patch. Well, if they encountered them at the Bramble Patch, let's say Bramble Patch then. I see. In that case, if we were to keep watch at the Bramble Patch, we should be able to find them eventually. Well then, what are we waiting for? And Noctis, do you know where the Bramble Patch is? Excuse me. He just runs off. Which is just like him. Wait just Please hurry after Noctis. The 12 Wood can be a veritable maze, even for the locals. And it wouldn't do if he were to lose his way. Yeah, I'll go babysit him. We're just going to click on the quest here. Because he's fast enough, he's going to meet us over there, basically. Just because he's an NPC. And we need that area. So we're going to jump to the Hawthorne Hut. Alright. Let's see. Mini-map. Right up here, right at the end for north. I just barely see the little carrot marker. Mount up. We will fly that way. And we know we're supposed to be going toward Bramble Patch. You still want to look for your markers just to make sure you're heading in the right direction. I have actually mounted up and flown off in the wrong direction, not paying attention. Thinking I was facing one way and I wasn't. And we have our destination over here. Now, if you're still relatively new, this glow on this destination marker is a little different from we had earlier. This one is a duty, which means we're going to put into a fight and have to do stuff. Duties are technically single player. You are on your own. You have your own abilities, your own potions, and all that to use. You have no other players, just the NPCs that are in there. And you can't even have your chocobo with you. So, you're on your own. Hope you know your stuff. So we will go over here and click this. We're looking around like, anybody around? Now, duty calls. Commence battle for in the dark of night. Level sync is in effect. If you are above the maximum allowed level, it will be synced as follows. Level 50. It's a level 50 quest. So when I click proceed right here, anything that I do not know as a level 50 character, I won't be able to use. But keep that in mind whenever you do these. If you haven't done very many of them, then they are indeed fun usually, but they're also annoying because you can screw up and have to redo them. So hopefully this will go well. Let's proceed. And I do try to go over stuff because I don't know how much people have played. And if you find my videos, forgive it if you already know everything. You already know this stuff and you're just watching for nostalgia's sake. But if you don't know, you're just starting, you're looking at stuff like, what kind of stuff do they do in this game? You know, I happen to stumble on this video. I like Final Fantasy 15. What did they do in here? Maybe you want to come over and play 14. Come on, the more the merrier. We always want new people in the game to enjoy it. It's a great story, great team, all that. Come on over. Now, we got a cutscene. We're looking around. Now we find Noctis, I take it, because he's talking. This the area, is it? No luck so far. Guess we played the waiting game. Guess so. Yes, if you already know what's going on in the game, just forgive it if I go over something in case there's a new person watching or somebody that's not used to the game. But I'm trying to also be helpful with this stuff along with trying to enjoy it. Now, what was that roar? I really didn't like that. Usually that means there's a monster somewhere, and that big of a roar means it's a big monster. You hear that? Come on, let's check it out. First thing you want to do is go check it out. Aren't you brave? I mean, I'm supposed to be. I'm the warrior of light over here. Come on. Whoa. What in the world? What the? That's a daemon. Yeah. Looks like a void scent. A mechanical void scent, but a void scent nonetheless. That thing's dangerous. We can't leave it running around. Then let's go take care of it. I've got a bow and arrow. You're up for it too, eh? Come on then, let's do it. Yeah, come on, Noct. You love a good fight, and so do I. My cat self is having fun. Oh boy. And we get put in the... Careful, that's not your average monster. I can bet. But right now, we're doing that right there. And I'm going to zoom the camera out here so I can see the field. I will zoom it back in as soon as we get done. But right now, we need to be able to do this stuff. Oh, crud. Oh. He's going to put down strips. Oh, goody, lasers. But where will I get lasers? And I keep wanting to hit stuff. Come here, Noctis. Those are stack markers. You want to get with you people and stand on top of each other so you can share the damage. Woo! Let me get away from Noctis here because that way it doesn't stack damage. He's wild. He takes off his claws and throws them around. Like whirlwind blades. Oh! Yeah, okay. That hurt. I might have needed to have gone and gotten some potions. And I didn't do it. Maybe not. Okay, 2 towers. Oh crap, and Noctis is going to that one. Somebody has to be in each of them. He's going to do the lasers again. And if you're like me and... Okay, not towers again. Noctis, where are you heading? He's going to that one, so I'm going right here. Again, if you're like me and haven't been 50 for a bit, it will screw you up a bit because you'll be wanting to hit stuff from what you usually do in order to do damage, and the abilities won't be there because you're locked at level 50. Because you wouldn't get set abilities until like 52, 58, something like that. So it is a step back. How much do you know your stuff? And he's doing those again. Noctis, why are you just standing in the middle of it? Dude, you're at half health. Why? Towers again. And Noctis is coming to that one. So I will have to sprint over here to this one. And Noctis, again, you're just standing in the middle of everything. You're not trying to get out of anything. Which, guys, that is kind of bad coding. I mean, he should be thinking enough to get out of stuff. Because not all classes have some kind of heal to help NPCs. And he's at half health. If he takes a lot more damage, he's going to be dead. And if he dies, you gotta redo this. Or if you die, you've got to redo this. Oh, towers. I'm going to go this one and hope he's going for that one. Yeah. Fortunately, I happen to have the camera out just a little bit. I'm sorry for having trees jump in now and then. Don't have my damage blocker there. We've nearly got him dead, though. There. Nothing to it. You think you're at a quarter health. Or at least look like it. Now I will bring the camera back in. And there's Noctis. Let's talk to him and see what's up. First Magitek troopers, now a daemon. What the hell's going on? That's a good question. What will you say? Let's take a rest for now. All that fighting made me hungry. I'm ready to lay down and take a cat nap after that fight. So let's take a rest. I mean, Sid's not done with your car yet, and you don't know how to get back home, so you're not going anywhere. Chill out for a little bit. Yeah, after a fight like that, I could certainly use a break. Right, let's set up camp. Camp time. If you play 15, you know usually at night they set up camp, chit chat, have dinner, and you get an extra chance to save. So get buzzed for the next day for the way their food went. And I do love the fact that in this game, your character is in all the cutscenes that they're supposed to be, and they look exactly how they look at this very moment. Now, when I was level 50 when this come out, I would look like however I am at 50, whatever gear I have on. But no, your character changes in the cutscenes because you change. So Noctis looks over and says, "So, what's your story? Why do you go around doing what you do?" What's your purpose? Protecting those dear to me, supporting those dear to me, or just being with my friends? I'm a bard. I'm basically a support DPS, and I enjoy doing that. I like supporting those dear to me. Supporting, huh? Come to think of it, you do give off Ignis vibes. Specs is always hovering around, ready to pick up after us. Now, Ignis is one of the other guys from 15, and his nickname for him is Specs because he wears glasses. So, that's who he's talking about there if you haven't played. We were traveling together, me and him and a couple of others. Hearing your story, I couldn't help but be reminded of them. I will say, he does say him and Ignis and a couple of others were traveling together. So when you come in here, depending on what you say, he will pick a different person, depending on what you say. My purpose? That's a tough one. I guess you could say it's keeping a promise. You do that, Noctis. But I can't do that while I'm here. I have to get back to my world. Somehow. Just chill out right this second. It'll come to you. Call it another adventure. And we are back in Gridania now. So we already made our way back, and it puts you straight back over here at Kippy. And Noctis is back as well, of course. So, how did you fare? Were you able to find your answers? Nope. We only found more questions. Like how the hell a daemon ended up here as well? A daemon? It's a kind of monster. From your world, I assume. And it somehow came to be here, in Eorzea. I'm no naturalist, but I imagine it being similar to a void scent. And if even a monster such as that could find its way to our world, then surely you can find your way back too. Yeah, I hope so. I'll keep working with my colleagues to find new leads. Just sit tight for now. Actually, I'd rather go for a walk. Check out the area a little. That's cool, yeah? Sure thing. Well, it should be safe enough if you keep close to the city. Great, see you later. Wait, just, there he goes again. Though I do not think that Noctis would disappear on us. I would feel much better knowing you were with him. Will you go and keep him company? I promise to have new information to share before long. So see that both of you return soon, alright? Alright. So where did Noctis take off to? Check our map. He's back over at the main Aetheryte. I will just run this way. And just jump back to Aetheryte Plaza. I like teleporting everywhere, in case you hadn't noticed. So now let's run over here. It says it's in this direction. Ah, there he is. Oh, hey, what's up? Well, you can tell Kippy she doesn't need to worry. I can take care of myself, and I'm not about to run off somewhere. I was just checking out the clothing at this stall here, and as I was browsing, the shopkeeper offered me some stuff for free. Your friend has a fine physique and exceptional fashion sense. Having an attractive young man such as him model our garments is the best form of advertisement. Give it to my scent of a black rabbit. Thanks, lady. Anyway, I want to explore some more. You're cool to hang for a bit, right? And that's where you would get your next piece of fire from. Of course, as I've already done it, I don't get a reward here, so. I don't remember what order you get them in, but you get his gloves, boots, pants, and chest piece. So. Messenger of the Wind. Noctis feels the need to unwind. Quest available for a limited time only. Or she would get, actually, I know this is the last quest, so this would give you 2 pieces of gear. So you would get the last of the outfit right here coming up. Again, it is level 50, so let's see what happens. After all that, I still don't have any idea how I'm supposed to get home. For now, it looks like there's nothing I can do except wait for Kippy to dig up clues. So I was thinking, I've come all this way to this beautiful place. I might as well see what I can of it, so I've got something to tell my friends. It might not look like it, but I'm kind of crazy about fishing. I go whenever I have time, and I've got time now. So I'm going to help a place nearby. You should come too. Alright? So now, speak with Noctis in the Central Shroud. Let's pull up the map. He's going to be right there. We want to go to Bent Branch Meadows. Oh yeah, that's a beautiful place. So we're going to jump over there, and he's fishing over there. So we get over here again. Since we're already over level 50, we can fly in this part of the world. Hop on a mount. Our little orange area over here points north. And we already have a large orange circle. And I happen to know that he is up here at the northernmost point of it. Come over here. And there he is. We'll talk to him. Got another cutscene. What took you so long? I've already reeled in a dozen. Really? To be honest with you, I'm worried. I keep thinking, what if I never found my way back? And it gets me down. But being here in this tranquil forest and casting the line, it calms me, helps me focus. I have to get back. People are counting on me. And I'm counting on you. Leave it to me. We'll figure this out. Oh, hey, let's take a photo together. That massive water wheel over there would make for a great backdrop. What will you say? Sure. Or take a photo. What? Okay, what's a photo? Of course, we have photos here. Yeah, most of them are painted, but we know what hologram photos are like. From being in Az's Law or places like that, if you've played the game. Or seen stuff. We have little technology that we can play with. I'll say, sure. Great! So we hop over here and we'll take a picture. You ready? Here we go. Snap. Nice! I can practically hear Prompto say, "Love the lighting!" Can't wait to show this to the fellas when I get back. Yeah, Prompto's another one of the guys there. He is a camera nut. He takes pictures all over the place in that game. So that's why he's talking about him. Plus, that'll show he's not dreaming. He didn't just make this up. You're right. We should be getting back ourselves. Come on, let's go. And there's some pretty scenery, too. Right? I just happen to know that we are right near the gate. I am just going to hop on a mount. Right over here. These little canopies right here, laid up to Gridania. Fly that way. And we are back in New Gridania. Quick and simple. Now we're at the Blue Badger Gate, which everyone knows if they start in Gridania, this is where you come into the game. So that walkway right there is the first thing you see if you decide to start in Gridania when you play the game. And we're supposed to go talk to Kippy, so she's probably at Miketo's still. Or she probably would have gone back there if she ended up leaving. Because that's where we know her to be. So she'll be waiting on us. We'll get over there. I do apologize for the length of this video. These events are usually quite a bit to play through. Because these, like this, are not around that often. Again, as I said earlier, this is only the third time for this event. So enjoy it. If it's a little long, I do apologize. Trying to get everything in there. Kira, Doctus, thank God you're back. What's the matter? I've just heard from a colleague that the mechanical soldiers have also appeared in Ixali territory. That in itself wouldn't be cause for concern. But the beast men responded with alarm to the trespasser and have summoned forth Garuda. Oh boy. That bird lady? Pretty sure we already took care of her. Back in my world anyway. Nice. What? You mean to say you're a primal slayer like Kira? Primal? Is that like an astral or a messenger? Well, whatever it is, we'll take care of it one way or another. So, where's Garuda supposed to have appeared exactly? At the Howling Eye, her domain to the north. But it's nigh impossible to venture near, for Garuda shrouds her sanctuary with violent winds. If you are determined to face her, however, I will contact the Iron Wars and request a loan of an airship. So we get to go take on Garuda. I take it. Very well then. While you see to your preparations, I will secure your transportation. When you are ready, come and meet me in front of the Caroline Canopy. Okay. You've proven yourself a friend. If we're going to face Garuda together, I'll lend you the power of kings. It's a special power that I have, but I can share it with others. It will come in handy in the fight to come. With it, you can quickly warp around, like you've seen me do. Might take some getting used to, but I'm sure you've got what it takes. Garuda's causing trouble because of the MTs, and I feel responsible for bringing them here. Let's go make things right. I'm just going to wing this and pray. Alright, speak with Kippy. Map. We want to get back over to the main aetheryte. I'll sprint over here and just teleport. Maybe I could have just run on foot. Halfway there by now. I'm just going to teleport. I'll be closer. Right off. Shows me a Caroline Canopy, so that's over this way. You ran right by it a minute ago when you come back into town. And there's Kippy, and she has this glow around her that we talked about earlier. So this is a battle. You're by yourself except for NPCs, so it will just be me and Noctis, just like the Daemon. And Noctis will be standing and everything and probably taking damage. Okay. The airship is ready to bear you and Noctis into battle. Are your preparations in order? Duty calls. Commence battle from Messenger of the Winds. Level sync is in effect. If you are above the maximum level, you will be synced as follows. Level 50. Proceed. Without further ado then. So, anything that I have over level 50 for abilities, I won't have here. Oh boy. Ixali's going the other way.
Run! Run for your lives! Like our goddess it is, yet not our goddess it is not. Nay, something else that thing is. Flee this place we must.
Oh boy. And here she comes. It is Final Fantasy 15 Garuda. I've already faced your butt here in my world for that version, so bring it. Garuda Light Being. This is Garuda, only it's Noctis's Garuda. Glamorous creatures, why have they summoned me? And what strange land is this?
Ah, chosen king, Noctis. So that is the way of it. Yours was the presence that drew me hither. Very well. Take up your weapon, chosen king, and face me. We shall see if you are worthy of our
Smirk.
Eh?
Aren't we flashy? Just like a primal. Well, I've taken out several primals in this game, so you're no different. You're just going to take a minute. And you get in here, you will have another button come up on your screen. That will be the warp strike. Oh, it's up here for me.
Okay.
Unlock that for a second. Well, would, but I can't. On second thought, I'll just remember where it's at. Okay, Garuda baby. And just like with the Daemon, I'm going to move the camera out. Whoa, right here you want to target the farther monolith and warp away from it. And then instantly target her and warp back in with Noctis. If you get it right, it will put that effect up there. And you'll do a combo together for a link strike, which will do a little bit extra damage to her and help you kill her a little bit better. But she is a pain. And when you see this, warp strike, get her targeted. Do not step on it. As soon as it goes off, do the warp. He will be. I'm hoping I can pull this off in one go, but I'm not promising it. And I'm recording this live, so if not, I will have to redo it. That's a stack marker. She will blow you backwards. Doing this again, so hit your warp strike to the monolith, instantly get her, and instantly hit that. Get it to go off, you'll get that effect, and it'll say link strike. Ah. I barely got that one. I think it also gave me some luck. Right here, you want to keep trying to get to the monolith. Preferably on the other side of it. When she does this attack, hopefully she won't kill you. Because if you are right around 50, that can one-shot you. And you'll have to start again. Here, you want to get away from each other. I'm going to use my heal to try to get me some health back. Unfortunately, I can't do anything for Noctis, which I don't like. And same as before. We did get a link strike go off there, luckily. I wasn't actually trying. Get over here, Noctis. Again, get the opposite monolith from where she is. Flip around, get her targeted. Get back in. We actually get another link strike, luckily. Whoa. Oh, right here, she is going to have to catch me for the story. Son of a... Hang on, Kira. Because Noctis right here has to help save you. Active time maneuver. You're going to have a button come up. You've got to jam on that button, try to fill up this bar before the timer that's counting down runs out. Do as quick as you can. Wiggle yourself loose. And then Noctis says, I'll take it from here. And he decides to kick some butt. And show Garuda what he's made of. Thank goodness. That's the end of her. That's the end of that fight. I got this done in one go, thankfully. I did not on the rest of my characters I've done this with so far this time. It took at least twice. You pack a serious punch, Kira. I'm impressed. Well, thank you, Princey.
The crystal has chosen well indeed. I acknowledge your strength, Noctis, yours and your companion.
Man, what is it with gods and trials? Do you always have to be so skeptical?
So it is decreed, at the world's peril to grant our power unto the untested.
Oh, and here comes Sid with a car. And Kippy. Apologies for the delay. She's unlike anything I've ever seen before. So it took a while to get acquainted. But the regalia is good as new. Seriously? I owe you big time.
Noctis, there is much you have left undone on Eos,
Which is his planet.
your presence here to link two worlds. For you, I shall open the way.
I'm sorry. That just seemed like that would be the voice for her in here.
Tarry not, for the gate cannot remain for long.
Got it. Thanks. See ya. Divinities. One minute they're trying to kill you, the next they're helping you. I'll never understand them. Thanks for the company, Kira. It was nice going around with you. Same to you, Noct. What will you say? I had fun. Let's do it again sometime. Or take care of business back home. Take care of business back home. You got a Niflheim Empire to take care of. Go get rid of them. You bet I will. And when everything's sorted, maybe we can hang out again. If you can figure out how to get back. Well, I better get moving. I've got a promise to keep after all. Take care now. Go get him, Noctis. Right off into the sunset, so to speak. Hello, Lunafreya. Go get her, Noctis. And he's gone. When we get done, we're right back where we went in. I will bring the camera back down. There we go. As it loads me in. Talk to Kippy, see what's going on. There's Sid. Go, Sid. Before Noctis went into the portal, I could have sworn I saw a woman amidst the light, an ethereal beauty dressed all in white. I saw her too. It seemed to me she was waiting for Noctis, guiding him. I can only assume they share a deep bond. Oh, then perhaps that was his fiancée. Perhaps so, and perhaps not. The sole person who could have enlightened us has vanished in light. Ain't that the truth? Well, whoever and wherever Noctis's fiancé may be, I do hope they are reunited. Right. While events are still fresh in my mind, I shall return to my office and put pen to parchment. Master Sid, many thanks for your cooperation. But most thanks of all I reserve for you, my dear adventurer. In no small part due to your help, Noctis managed to find his way home. And in my article, I can reach a climatic conclusion. See that you do not miss it. Wouldn't dream of it, Kippy. A strangely charismatic young man, our Noctis. In the end, we never learn the circumstances of his coming here. But if he has things he must do back home, as that Garuda-like being said, perhaps this was a trial that he had to overcome along the journey. At any rate, old friend, I believe our work here is done. Wherever the long road may lead him, may Noctis ever ride in light of crystal. Messenger of the Winds is now done. You would get your last 2 pieces of clothes here to have Noctis's outfit available. We'll complete that. Quest complete. You can now exchange MGP for special items by speaking with the Ironworks vendor at the Gold Saucer. Available for a limited time only. I will jump over to the Gold Saucer really quick. So forgive me, this is a long video. But I will jump to the Gold Saucer right fast and show you who you need to talk to and what they have real quick. Hey, from the Aetheryte right here where you come in, you'll want to come over here. Just forget which side they're standing on. There they are. Ironworks vendor. Now, you have 3 items that you can get with MGP, which when you're here at the Gold Saucer is the currency you get. And that is the Regalia Type G title, which is Noctis's car. You can have it yourself. It is a 4-person mount because the car in 15 carries 4 people. So you and 3 friends can pile in and go for a cruise. You can get the modern aesthetic Lucian locks, which is Noctis's hairstyle. So if you want that on the character that you're on, you can get that. And Noctis Lucius Callum card, which is your triple triad card. Triple triad is a little card game inside here that you can do from the Gold Saucer. There are also NPCs out in the world that you can battle. If you know about triple triad, it's not bad. It's a card game. Greater, lesser, there's some extra rules that go into it. Plenty of depth to it. So if you want to get into it, go for it. You can learn it right here at the Gold Saucer. And there are plenty of stuff online where you can look for it. Now to get all this, you do need a total of 230,000 MGP. Now as you see, I've got 1.6 million right now, but I've been saving up for a little bit. So if you have been saving up, hopefully you'll have this because they did announce it early, so hopefully you've been doing stuff to get it. Because over here you have your any cat pot, which is your small lotto, your jumbo cat pot on Saturdays, which is your main lottery. You have triple triad where you can get MGP from, and you have other stuff you can get MGP from. Now, one of the main things people like doing to get a lot of MGP at once is the weekly event called Fashion Report. You can get 60,000 MGP real quick with that run. You have to put on a certain outfit according to what they want to show. So, you're more than likely going to find the answers for what you need online. Sometimes you can get just a quick win with just some dye on the gear you've got on. Then you can just remove the dye when you get done or put it back to the color you have it. Or if you have a junk outfit, if all it wants is just dye, then you can have a junk outfit, dye it the way you want, go win, get it over with. If you get 100 on the Fashion Report, it will give you a title called Fashion Leader. And have fun. You can go online. They do have stuff all over. So look it up every week. 60,000 NGP right there. If you've already been saving, because you do have to be level 50 to do this, then by all means you're good to go. Now, from me, I will say goodbye. For this character, this is a very long video, but as I said, this is meant to be the whole event. These are not meant to be real quick. They're meant to be fun, enjoyable. You usually get some good stuff out of them. So, ride in the light of the crystal on all your trips, and good luck in your gameplay. Have fun out there.